Hello and welcome, it's time for round 5 of the Season 12 GT3 Championship in ACC run by Apex Online Racing. This is Tier 8, and before we get into tonight's round at Barcelona, let's have a quick look at the results from Mount Panorama last time out. Cav Bud qualified on pole, led from start to finish with a dominant run that's got him maximum points for Rev Sport International. Steve Banks finished in second and Ibrahim El Magdoub finished in third. Number of drivers who were towards the front of the race at the beginning but fell away and had to come back. Amongst them was Mashish Chi for Visually Impaired Racing, who finished on 5th. And a number of drivers came from a long way back. Steve Banks and Ibrahim were amongst them. Tudor Mihai, Manuel Duque finished in 6th. George Darash 7th. Myself, Steve Bezic for BeesWax Racing finishing 8th. And Tom Griffiths and Radomir Kajurski all came back from a long way down the field to get those finishing positions. So the mountain living up to its reputation of a lot of murder. Lord Nem for BeesWax Racing came in 15th place. Further down the field, Paul Martin, the other Gently Bentley driver, was 20th. Daniel Vallis for Riders on the Storm was 21st. Blind Guy Morphy was the last of the registered finishers in 23rd place for Visually Impaired Racing. And then you can see a number of drivers failing to finish on the mountain. Rick Klomp, Nico Urbantat, Cameron Gold for Rev Sport International. Did finish the race, but was a number of laps down. Looked like a potential disconnect for Cameron, and was not considered as a finisher. Field Racing, Seb, Tiago Polo, and Guilherme Roca, all non-finishers on the mountain. So let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. Cav Bud moved up to the top of the table, moving up 2 places for Rev Sport International. Rudy Geese dropped down 1 from the lead into 2nd place. Mashish Chief for Visually Impaired Racing, he moved up 1 place to 3rd. Oscar Motin was the big loser at Mount Panorama. He dropped down to 4th. Manuel Duque for Gently Bentley in the Lexus didn't move from 5th. Steve Banks moved up into 6th. George Zaras also moved up into 7th. Eric Logins dropped down a couple of places to 8th. Tom Griffiths moved up 1 place to 9th. And Tudor Mihai entered the top 10 for the first time with a 4th place finish. For the teams, no change at Mount Panorama on the standings. Rev Sport International still in the lead there, 45 points clear of Visually Impaired Racing in 2nd. Gently Bentley are in 3rd place, BeesWax Racing 4th, Urban Led Racing 5th, and Riders on the Storm round out the table in 6th place. So the weather prediction for Barcelona is rain all the way, and it's a 60-minute race with 1 mandatory pit stop to change tyres. This one's going to be a difficult one. Let's see what happens. Hello there, folks. Okay, we're just on the formation lap. I've qualified in 15th. Actually, the time wasn't too bad for once. You're not going to hear me grumbling about a poor quality time. I think it was a 1:54.3. But it's hard to judge what would be a good time or a bad time because it's wet. So every time you've done a practice session, the conditions have been really variable. Depending on how many cars are on track, how hard it's raining. It felt like a pretty good time. Most of my times have been in the 55s at best, and usually the 56. To get a 54 something felt okay. It was only good enough for 15th. I think there was a 52 in there from somebody. This is going to be a really difficult race. Got rain for the full 60 minutes, and visibility is going to be atrocious at the start. If I can get through the first couple of laps in one piece, it might be a case of trying to sort of work my way through the pack if they have difficulties in the weather, in the rain, and the difficult track, and I don't. It's easier said than done. I managed to get through the practice race okay and in one piece. A little bit of argy-bargy from some of the more aggressive drivers, shall we say, from some other tiers. But again, I felt my pace was on par with some Tier 7 drivers, which was, I guess, reassuring. Felt a bit slow for the whole of the practice race, though. I've tried to do a little bit more practice since.
Follow car number 723 in the left column.
So 15th means we're right in the middle of the pack, really, which is not great. We've got the inside of turn 1, which kind of helps, but then it does a straight switchback almost straight away. I do right behind me.
Go, go, go! Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car left. He's still there. Clear left. Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
2-1, okay.
Stevie, decent start. We can build something from here.
Not very keen Paul Martin behind me, I'll bet.
Diesel is leading the race. Left side, clear left.
Having a good start so far. Okay, well, we're only one place up.
B14.
It looks like everybody's all together. I've got to try and keep on pace now. Mihai is knocking on the door.
Yellow flag.
Some poor sod had spun off in the chicane into the wall there. Ooh. BMW off track then.
Incident clear. Green flag. P12. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds.
Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
Okay, Stevie. The next car is Seb. is green. Cold tyres all round.
Can't look at the map to see if that's made a gap behind us. Those shenanigans. At the times it hasn't. I can't see much of a gap behind us.
Don't let this guy intimidate you. Yellow flag.
It's behind us.
You're clear of the incident. Green flag.
Are you in me high?
The leader has just done a...
Can't pass in the chicane. I thought he was having a dive then. Oh, that's cost me.
Stay between the lines. Please, Stevie.
Move the brake balance a little bit forward. I found that from qualifying actually. It gave me a better turning into the corner.
The gap behind's increased to 1.1.
Sorry, I'm quiet on this one. It's taking a lot of concentration.
The leader's just
Oh, I've gone too deep.
154.27.
That's given me a big opportunity, that has. Right on my tail, 0.2. I'd expect him, if you can, to have a look down the inside of T1. He's got a run, I can see him coming. It's a lot better of it. That brake balance change to help then. Over the inside. Oh, it's got well wide. That might count as a dangerous rejoin.
Alright, Stevie. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes. They're faster than us into turn 10. The leader has just done a 153.95.
For sure, Seb rejoined then and pulled right across the track to
Ahead is increased.
defend his position.
1.0.
I very nearly collected him. Suddenly a big gap to Mihai. I know we nearly had it coming together in the that horrible left-hander. I think I got it a bit wrong and I got very, very close to Seb as well. I think we all concertinaed up and he had to take evasive action, I think. Okay, well, what's this up ahead? What's going on with that McLaren at all? It's all over the place. Thanks. Not going into the pits if he has damage.
Sector 3 is 0.8.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
He's on a very, very strange line, is Banks. Scooby-Doo is behind me now. He's going to get right on me with this lot. They're going really slow while they're fighting.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.7.
Big gap. Big gap in front of Duque.
Head is now 0.6.
Now I can make out from qualifying. I think the BMW is quite strong here. McLaren's all seem to qualify quite well as well, but all seen them in the race so far. They seem a bit sketchy. And the Porsche as well seem to be right at the front. And the Ferraris seemed okay as well.
Your lap time was at 156.36.
Try and get back on the back of these three.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
Duque's pulling away from these two. a feeling Seb might try a bit of a crazy move. That was close. That was very close. Heck. Pressure from behind.
Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today.
Sector 3 is 0.9.
Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
I think I've got a train of BMWs behind me. So Griffiths and Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is right on my tail.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.27.
Made a bit of a mistake in the chicane.
156.04.
Didn't get close enough to do the dive into T1. I think the BMW's got poor acceleration, if I remember correctly, so probably frustrated him. Like Formula 1. World's most frustrating race, nobody can get past anybody.
Okay, Stevie, don't let this guy distract you.
Thought that was positioned in the bag then, he went that far off track.
That was at 155.
There'll be a huge gap before the next AOR season, so it depends how the dates fall. There's only 2 more rounds to go and then this season finishes. The racing's been okay. I've spooned up round 1. I got a drive-through penalty. Round 2 at Kota, I got rear-ended and written off and put last by a long way. And then round 3 at the Hungaroring, I just struggled a bit. Came 19th. Great result at Mount Panorama. And this one, we've yet to see. So it will depend, I think, when the...
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
Sim Racing XP is on, and also what I'm doing in iRacing. Rear end of the sliding then. That was driver's fault. Scooby-Doo, I think, is dropping back maybe a little bit.
Flag in sector 2.
The feeling these two are going to end up coming together, really tussling. Braked a tad too late then, I got away with that one. Duke will be enjoying this. He can just disappear while this is going on. Scooby-Doo keeps trying to have a look in the chicane, but really it's not a passing place.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
6 minutes to go. 6 minutes really to the pit window. Massive gap up ahead to the leaders for us.
Fastest lap for Bud, 153.53.
Massive Interesting. Leader's nowhere near the start-finish line. Not leading, bud. Must be around the field. Championship leader. Early pit stop for Duque.
P11.
Close enough to this McLaren to have a go. Duque's trying to, Scooby's trying an odd line. Again, he was way too far back. Ooh, big mistake.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. The gap in front is now 0.24.
I made a little mistake, got on the curb till wheels spun, and that was it. Scooby was through. We'll see soon, he can do a better pit stop. We will do another lap. Bit too early yet.
Alright, Stevie. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
There's a slow car over there.
He's coming up from behind now.
3.1 seconds.
Definitely time to pit, I think there's too much traffic here.
The leader is pitting now.
Depends what the drivers ahead do, I guess. Not, as it turns out.
Just entered the pit lane to make a stop.
Very, very careful then
Car behind is pitting.
to not get the pit lane speeding. I did it in practice because it's wet. It was very easy to use your normal braking point and overshoot going way too fast. Very good. No repairs. thankfully. Where we're going to come out, dropping down the field a bit, but I think quite a few have yet to pit.
Okay, Stevie, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
That's the 16th.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go, 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 go.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Heck.
Absolute clockwork precision from the pit crew.
I saw Vallis. I think he was having not a good time in
153.
free practice.
79. On your left. Clear left.
Oh no, he's off again. Keep going, Vallis. Keep going. Somehow I'm down in 17th. Griffiths 7 seconds up the road. That was a quick pit stop.
Banks. He's pitting from P7. He should come out just in front of you.
Now, good news is I have jumped Duque though. He's 3 seconds behind. I've got to get up to speed though. So if we do keep everybody behind him, that'd be very nice of him. We are, of course, I think the closest team to us is Gently Bentley / Lexus.
There's a car leading the pit lane.
But it's 150 points.
Okay, Stevie. Relax. Focus. Keep it smooth. P16.
So unless... that's Banks as well. Thank God we got past him. Oh, come on, get around that corner. So unless Duque and Martin go and park up, Paul Martin that is, go and park in the pits, we're not likely to catch him for points.
Fuel.
Alright, I need to get on it now and get going. Whoa, that was close. That was close. Had a little slide at the back. So we've jumped a lot of cars at the pits, which is cool. It's quite hard to overtake them on the track. Oh, he does not want to stay at the track.
We'll be warned about track limits.
55's not too bad though. Lord them in the pits at the moment. Right, up to 13th. Oh, heck. Gap's hovering a little bit, making 1 or 2 mistakes this lap. I really want to try and keep Seb away from me if I can. Best hope is if he starts overdriving, try to catch me. He's definitely getting closer. Oh heck.
V13.
He did a 54.5 there, and I did a 55.3.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. The leader's just done a 153.62.
Track seems to be getting pretty dry, actually. Closing in rapidly is Seb. 1.2 now.
Seb is pitting from position 4. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
Banks, sorry, Banks. Steve Banks behind us, isn't it?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Ah. I think this is inevitable. He's caught right up with me in like 1 lap. I'm wide as well. I've lost momentum there. I think he'll go straight past me.
Okay, let's have a look at the qualifying time so far.
1.1.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today.
On your right. Clear right.
Has the luxury of entering the pits in first place.
.21 minutes to go. Duque's now 2.9 seconds away.
Okay, Stevie. Don't let this guy distract you.
Big slide then. Slow lap for both of us.
Left. V12. That lap was a 156.00.
Oh, I've overshot corner.
On your right.
Really spearing that up. There's no way I'm going to keep him behind me. I'm better off letting him through and then following him, trying to get away from Duque.
Just
Lost a massive amount of time then, lost a second. Better to focus on trying to keep this position than try to defend from somebody who's a second a lap faster. Duque's right on us now though. I think he's smelling an opportunity.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.9.
There's a lot of time in that last sector. Duque is too though. Drop back a little bit.
13th place.
10-12, somebody's in the pits. And that might be it now. Might be settling into 12th place. Thanks, well, very deep then.
The gap to Banks in front is now 1.0 seconds.
I took that much better than I did then. Far too tentative I was. We went deep then, I could see it.
P12.
Onto the 54s, that's good. 16 minutes to go. It's been a hard race, this one. Don't know where Lord Nem is. I strongly suspect he's been boating today in this weather. I see Cav Buddy's behind us. Wow. That could be dangerous before the end of a race. He was picked out for having set lap record, I think, earlier. So he could come past Duque and then come past me, which would be a shame.
Okay, Stevie. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
this young man really is a superlative driver.
Oh, don't spin. Jesus. Oh, that was close. Just caught that one. Cost me a ton of time. Duque's right on me now. Half a second I lost then.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 0.9. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.9.
Oh, that was close.
Previous times I can see that he's actually slower there.
Sector 1 is 0.
Oh, he's don't want to stop here on turn 1.
Fortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
Had to overdrive a little, try to stay away from Duque.
The lead car's pitting.
Scooby-Doo. I think Scooby-Doo may have had the pace to have pulled away from us after he got through. He's still out there, he's in second place at the moment. Important thing to do when you've had a big moment is stay calm. And just get on with it. Yeah, Bud's coming quickly though. Oh, not very wide then. 6 now is the gap. Oh, I've overshot that as well. In the front now. I've Duque in the back before.
That lap time was 1:55.46. Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits.
What might say is Kev Brothers caught us up.
The leader is pitting now.
Yep. Nothing behind me all of a sudden. Somebody's been disqualified. It's usually for speeding in the pits these days. Yeah, I told you Scooby-Doo pull away, he's in 10th.
The gap to
20 seconds up the road, and something has definitely happened behind me.
0.3.
Because there's suddenly a huge gap.
You've just done a 1:55.83.
Cav Bud will be coming like a train, and gap's only 3 seconds.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. All right, Stevie?
This young man really is a superlative driver.
Right.
The gap to Bud behind is now 3.0.
Time for some Michael Schumacher style laps. Not that I can do Michael Schumacher style laps. Try and spin though. Come on. Only 9 minutes to go.
The leader has just done a 153.20.
Oh, Stefan Blaze leading at the moment. Oh, it's not going well. The braking's really bad at the moment. Yeah, 2 seconds already. Had to move that brake balance backwards, I think. Yeah, Cab's doing 54s, I'm doing 55s. And there's not enough time. There's too much time. I've already seen a possible. I don't know what happened. It is conjecture. But Cav Bud and Duque were close to each other, and now Duque's nowhere to be seen. I don't want to lose this place, or 13th, as it were. Shodo's wet track always tricky. Usually I go really well in the wet, but I've had a hard time at Barcelona. It's track I struggle on a little bit, to be honest. I had it down for hot stints one season. I must have done about 300 laps here. That brake balance change helped. Probably should have done that earlier. Oh, that'll have cost me.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Stevie.
Yeah, I've lost momentum there, going a little bit wide. And Lem's doing 54s too. I don't want him to catch me.
The gap to Bud behind is now 0.8. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Going backwards a bit here, I am. In terms of pace. Five minutes to hang on. 3 more laps.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
Ah, hell, he forced me to go deep.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Come on, Stevie.
Oh no!
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Oh, come on. I was looking doubtful I'll even keep them behind me. It's only 0.3 of a second.
V13.
Oh, bollocks. Come on, get around that corner. He's not watched the commentary of Bathurst yet, where I call him out for fluffing up his opportunity. So he's not got that on his mind. There's 2 more laps to go. It's 3 minutes 30 on the clock. Ooh.
That lap time was 1:55.33. Good consistency. Keep them coming. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Leaders on final lap now.
There we go. This lap and the next one to get round.
Okay, Stevie. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I think I drew him in a little bit then on the chicane.
The start of the penultimate lap.
Oh, I've overshot. Whoa. Got away with that one. Done enough. That was a bit of a wiggle on as well on the last corner. Well,
P13. Okay, we're done.
13 was quite a result from that one. That was a very hard graft. It's really struggled for pace on there, so to pull a 13 out. Okay, qualified 15.
Car left.
Not like my usual effort of making up tons of spaces, but we'll take that. And it looks like we've beaten the Duques in 18th and Paul Martin's in 22nd. So decent points for us versus that team. I don't know how many points, so there we go. That's okay. It's not particularly amazing. It's not brilliant. But, I got round. Didn't go off. I've got very close once or twice to going off, but didn't. Looks like Stefan Blaze finally got a win. That'll do. That'll please him. Masic is come second. He keeps coming in good places, so I don't know what that'll do for him in the championship. I think he was only 4th or something, so he's pretty close to the top. Schmick 3rd with the fastest lap. Over 153.1. Motin 4th. Geese. So Cav Bud was only just ahead of me in 12th, so I think there might be a change in the championship following that one. Nice hit, Ivan. Don't know what happened to Scooby-Doo. He's finished 10th though, so he's done okay. Anyway, that was a tough old race. I was hanging on after I came out of the pits. I would have been happier if it had been faster. My fastest lap was a 54.9, which is a bit slow compared to the rest of the field. But next up it's Suzuka. Suzuka's a pretty hard track to get right, but I think the weather's okay. But we'll see how that one goes. So there we are. That's the end of that one. Thanks for watching. The commentated race from Mount Panorama will be released later this week. It's all finished. And you can be assured I pick on Lord Nem, who stuffed up his opportunity to get us good points, but did get me one place higher. So well done, Nem. And I managed to beat him tonight. I was just going gloat about that on Discord over him. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Bye-bye.